Hey, Noodle Heads. It's me, Captain Laroo, leader of the Noodle Pie crew. Make sure to put your name on the Noodle Board so I know who's come to my island. It's almost time for an adventure. Be sure to put your name on the Noodle Board so I know who's here. Yeah! Hey, Noodle Heads! If you haven't put your name on the Noodle Board yet, be sure to do so. because I want to know who's going on an adventure today.
Hey, what's that over there?
Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island!
Want to go on adventure?
Yeah.
Want to have some fun?
I do.
Well, my friends, there is an island meant for everyone.
Do tell.
It's not like other islands. This place is one of a kind. Anything is possible when we think it in our minds.
What's the name of that island again?
It's
Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island! Noodle Pie Island!
Hey, you made it! Woohoo! Hi, Noodle Heads. Welcome to Noodle Pie Island. Woohoo! My name is Captain Laroo, and I am the leader of the Noodle Head crew, and that's you! On this island, we go on adventures using the power of our imaginations, meaning if we can think it, we can do it. Yeah! But before we go on our adventure today, I want to know which Noodle Heads are here with us today. So if you haven't already, write your name on the Noodle Board so I can say hello. Oh, we have Noodle Heads Maya, Sam, and Evan reporting for duty. Hi, Maya. Hi, Evan. Hi. Who else do we have? Oh, Noodlehead Elise is here. Hi, Noodlehead Elise. Yeah. Who else do we have? Oh, Noodleheads June and Molly are here. Hi, Noodle June. Hi, Noodlehead Molly. Awesome. Who do we got? Oh, Noodlehead Nissa's here with Noodlehead Zach and Noodle Cat Delilah. Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome, Noodle Heads. And we have Noodle Heads Jude, Elijah, and Audrey are here. Hi, Noodle Heads. Welcome. Oh, and Noodlehead Kayla and Noodle Dog Mira are here. Yeah, welcome. Awesome. Wow, we have quite the... Oh, we have Noodlehead Heather and Noodle Cat Cooper are on board. Hi, Noodle Heather. Hi, Noodle Cat Cooper. Oh, and we have Noodle Heads Toby, Nicole, Nana, and Papa. Whoa, the whole gang is here. Hi, Noodle Dudes. Woohoo. All right. Wow, we have such a big fun group. You know it's going to be an adventure today. But before we get going, we had some Noodle Heads send in some pictures of the crafts that they made last week. So let's take a look at those right now. Ooh, we got some oh wow, look at this. I love that this noodle head is sticking their tongue out just like the pigskin. Great job, noodle head. What else do we have? Oh, we have some noodle dancing, and I love that bright pink pig. Nice job, noodle head. Yeah, way to go. All right. Oh, we have some concentration happening on this one. I love it. And they got all their noodle buddies to come watch with. Yay! Great job, noodle head. Awesome. Oh, and we made pocket pigs with Grandma last week. That's extra fun. Grandma always knows how to make the pocket pigs. Great job, Noodle Heads. Oh, wow. Those are such great pictures. And remember, we always love to see how much fun you're having here on the island. So if you want to take a picture and send it in, we'd love to see it. And then we can feature it on one of our shows. Yeah. Well, I think it's time that we start heading out on our adventure. Whoa, what's that sound?
Hey, Captain. Hey, Noodle Heads. It's me, Nickie the Noodle.
Hi, Nickie. Hey, Noodle Heads, we all know that Nickie the Noodle is my second in command. He's my right-hand man. That means if something's happening on this island, Nickie knows about it. But yo, Nickie, what's the deal with that sound?
Oh, well, that sound was a Noodle News report. We got a distress call this morning from our good friend BaBluski.
Oh, whoa, BaBluski? He's like famous. He's the main anchor for the Noodle News Station. He's the bird that tells everyone on Noodle Pie Island what's going on.
Yeah, you're right. BaBluski is the most trusted voice for sharing what's going on in the entire island. Even I get my information from him. I mean, how do you think I know everything, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Nickie. We Noodle Heads trust Mr. BaBluski to tell us the truth about what's going on. Good news, bad news, even sometimes news that's hard to hear. I mean, I sure hope he's okay.
Well, with your stamp of approval, Captain, I will play that video right now.
Thanks, Nickie. Approval stamp. Play that video.
Hello, Captain Laroo. Hello, Noodle Heads. This is BaBluski with your trusted Noodle News. Noodle Heads, I came into the station today bright and early, ready to report on the news, but when I got to my desk, there were no stories. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. Zilch. And I don't know what happened. I asked some of the other reporters, and they just said it was a slow news day. But I don't believe that for 1 second. Because if we look hard enough, there's always a story to tell. The stories we tell help shape how people see the world. Stories must be told. So, Captain, I need some of you and the Noodle Heads to go find me some stories and report back to me so I can use it in the broadcast. You'll know if it's a good story if it has all 5 of the main W's. Who, what, where, when, and why. Don't forget that last one, Noodle Heads. The why is the most important part. And please hurry, we're going live soon. Thank you, Noodle Heads. This has been BaBluski calling from a distressed situation. Good day and good luck.
Whoa, did you hear that, Noodle Heads? BaBluski needs our help. Oh, okay, we need to go find stories to tell. Remember, Noodle Heads, Mr. BaBluski said that the way you can tell if you have a story is if it has the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. But if we collect stories from different places, how are we going to remember them all? Yo, Nickie, what's the deal? How do you remember a story so it can be told correctly?
Oh, well, Captain, if you want to remember a story exactly the way it was told, it's best to record what people say with a camera. That way, you could be sure you get it right.
That's right. A camera records things as they happen. So we need to devise some sort of supplies to help our eyes stay on the prize story-wise. And if we're going to need supplies, you know what that means. It's craft time! Woo!
Oh boy, I love craft time. It's my favorite time of every single time that's ever timed.
It's craft time! Woo! All right. So, Noodle Heads, Nickie said that we need to make cameras so that we can record the stories when we hear them. So, let's get started making our cameras right now. Now, a camera that they use for the news, for these cameras, you're going to need like a mid-sized box, kind of something like that. I think like a family-sized macaroni box would be a great size, or just some little boxes you have hanging around the house, and you want to tape it shut so it's completely empty, but it's completely taped shut. And speaking of, you're going to need some tape and perhaps some glue for this project as well. You will also need some toilet paper rolls. If you, this is just a toilet paper roll that I cut. I cut it kind of like, I cut about 1/3 of it off, and we're going to be using both of these. If you don't have any like tissue paper rolls or toilet paper rolls around the house, you can always roll up some stiffer paper and make the circles that way. That'll work just as well. Then you're going to need some scissors, our trusty scissors, markers of your choosing, some scrap paper in any color that you like, and potentially some what's this called again? Glue stick. That's right. A glue stick. Now, if you look, Noodle Heads, I already took my box and I covered it in black paper, because a lot of times cameras that they use for the news are colored black. But you can make your camera any color that you want. And you don't even have to do it right now. If you just want to build the camera and decorate it later, that works too. But you'll see I used some scrap paper, and I added our Noodle Head symbol and some dots. And then I wrote Noodle News. And then I put some of these cool things on there so it looks really, really official. Then I'm going to take one of my toilet paper rolls, and like I said before, I'll take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut it about 1/3 of the way down. So I have 2/3 and then 1/3 here, or just cut a little bit off the top if you're not knowing your fractions yet. And then your other two, we're going to just keep completely whole. Now take one of your tubes, and we're going to attach it to the bottom of your box. So decide what you want to be the bottom of your box, and we're just going to attach it like that. How are we going to attach it? With some trusty old tape. Now I'm going to use about 4 pieces of tape, and I'm going to tape down every side. Oh, it got stuck to my nail there. Okay. I'm just going to tape one side. So you'll see I'm kind of just going around, and I'm taping down the sides like that. And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides, so it's nice and secure. And another piece of tape. And I'll put half of the piece of tape on the toilet paper roll and half on the box. And just use your finger and your thumb to kind of secure it down so it's nice and strong. All right. See what I'm doing here, Noodle Heads? I'm putting tape all the way around. And what I'm doing is I'm making kind of a handle for my camera. I'm making a handle for the bottom of my camera. And then one more piece of tape I think should do it. If you want to use stronger tape here, like if you have any duct tape hanging around or masking tape, that might work too. Or even like I don't know, like tape you use to close a box shut. But this should work really well. See what I did here, Noodle Heads? See how it's nice and secure? It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. It'll stay on. And then later on, after the show, I can go back and I can color these handles however I want. But for now, I'm just gonna leave them brown. So now that we have our handle on, we are going to attach the camera. That's the thing that records what people are saying and doing. So you're gonna take the longer of the two pieces and you're gonna do the same thing to the front of your camera. So it looks like this. All right, so I'm gonna use 4 pieces of tape again. 2, 3. I dropped my tape. And you're just going to tape it down. Nice and easy. You want to make sure it's nice and secure so we can make sure we catch all the stories that are happening that we're going to see on the island when we go on our adventure. Okay, one more piece of tape and it should be nice and secure. And look at that, Noodle Heads. Now we have a movie camera. We have an eyewitness news camera. Very nicely done. And now we're just going to make sure that we know where to look. And we're going to take that little piece and we're going to tape it to the backside. And that's where we're going to put our eyes so we can see through the camera. Okay, so just take that little piece that you'd cut off earlier. And we're going to use 4 more pieces of tape. And again, if you want to use different size tape, different intensity tape, but I'm just using regular tape that I can find around the house. Because sometimes what we have on hand works perfectly. If you have an adult noodle head that has like a glue gun that they want to use too, you can use that as well to attach these. That would make them nice and secure. But for now, we're just using tape because we have places to see and stories to collect. So we don't have time to wait for a hot glue gun. All right, see how that's looking, Noodle Heads? So I have the longer part to capture the stories, the shorter part to see through, and the longest one to hold on to. You know what? Mine is a little bit wobbly, so I'm just gonna add a couple more pieces of tape. 1, 2 more pieces. So it's nice and really secure down there. And remember, you can always go back and decorate and finish off your cameras afterwards and then take a picture of them and send it to us so we can see them and then feature it on one of our shows. Yeah! All right, Noodle Heads, I think we're ready. We got our cameras made and we are ready to go hear people's stories. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah!
Oh, wow, Noodle Heads. Those are some really nice looking cameras.
Aren't these awesome, Nickie? In fact, I think the Noodle Heads did such a good job making our cameras that we should do the chant to celebrate. Ready?
Noodle Pie Island, Noodle Pie Island, Noodle Pie Island, Noodle Pie Island.
Awesome. Well, we have our cameras and we're ready to go start collecting stories to give to Mr. BaBluski so he can report the news. Nickie, I need you to stay here at headquarters just in case Mr. BaBluski needs to contact us. But what do we do if we need to get a hold of you when we're out there somewhere on the island?
Oh, have you ever heard of the magic phrase?
Well, Nickie, I mean, come on, you know I have. But just in case somebody hasn't heard it yet, can you tell us again?
Yeah, it sounds like this. Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?
Yeah, you heard of Noodle Heads. At any point, if we need to talk to Nickie, all we have to do is count to 3 and all together say, yo, Nickie, what's the deal? Let's try it right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?
Boom, here I am.
Oh, every time he gets me. All right, Nickie, I think we have everything we need. Come on, Noodle Heads, grab your cameras. Let's go on our story adventure. Okay. All right. So we just left headquarters and there's so much to see and so many people to meet. Noodle Heads, what do you see? Write it in the Noodle Board so I can see it too. And then maybe we can record it for a story for Mr. BaBluski. Oh, what do you see? I know there's a lot of tall grass around here. That's pretty interesting. Is grass a good story? Nah. All right. What else do we see? Oh, I think I see a field of butterflies. Hello, butterflies. Oh, no. Oh, they're flying away. All right. Maybe next time. Okay, we have a banana plane. Whoa, Noodle Heads. Get out your cameras. Do you see it? Do you see it? There it is. Hi, banana plane. Yeah, I got the shot. Great job, Noodle Heads. Let's keep looking for more stories to share. Come on. Okay. All right, Noodle Heads. Now we're much deeper in the jungle. What do you see here? It's a totally different place. Oh, one of you Noodle Heads sees a turtle? Get out your cameras. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Hi, turtle. What are you doing? Oh, you're moving? Yeah. It's easy for you, though, because you have your house on your back. That's awesome. Hey, can we record that for a story for Mr. BaBluski? Oh, you got to go. Okay. Bye, turtle. Good to see you. Awesome. Well, the turtle didn't want to talk, so let's find another story. Come on, Noodle Heads. Let's go. More jungle. Hey, doesn't this tree look a lot like Banana Randy's house? What do you see now, Noodle Heads? There's so much to look at. So many stories to share. Oh, we see two noodle monks fighting over a nut. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where do we find it? Oh, they're right over there. Hi, noodle monks. You don't need to fight. Can I get a... Oh, it's getting... Oh, another share. Just share. Yeah, split it in half and share it. We Noodle Heads know that we can share things instead of fighting over it. Can we get your story on tape? Oh, now their mouths are full. They can't talk to us. All right, Noodle Heads, we really need to grab a story from Mr. BaBluski. Let's go! Wow, Noodle Heads, will you look at this? I think we've just entered Frisbee Stadium. Oh, man, this is so cool. And look, and listen. You can hear people cheering. I wonder what they're celebrating, though. Huh.
Noodle Heads? Captain, is that you?
Gilda! Whoa! It is so good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it sure has. Ever since you and the Noodle Heads helped me find my lucky Frisbee, I've been playing in the World Championships. And look, I just won.
Whoa! Awesome!
It's such a crazy story.
Wait a second, Gilda, did you just say story? Noodle Heads, did you hear that? Gilda has a story to tell. Gilda, do you mind if we record your story for the news?
Not at all. I'd be honored.
Great. Okay, Noodle Heads, get your cameras ready and let's make sure we get those 5 W's. Ready? And action. Hello, and can you please tell us your name?
I am Gilda the goat.
Awesome. That's who. And what is going on here?
Oh, I just won the Frisbee World Championship.
Cool. And when did this happen?
Oh, it started weeks ago, but we just played the last game today.
Oh, and where were you when you won?
Oh, I was right here at Frisbee Stadium.
Cool. And the most important question of all, why did you win?
Oh, well, you see, I was tied with Spencer Spud, but then I threw Old Faithful here 20 yards west, and it did a loop-de-loop around his Frisbee and landed right in the bucket first. So I won, and it's a especially important win because I am the first goat ever to do it.
What? Really? That's incredible! Awesome job, Gilda. Thank you so much for telling us your story, and congrats on your major win.
Well, thanks, and thank you, Noodle Heads. I honestly could not have done it without you.
Gilda, gosh, thank you so much for saying that. We Noodleheads love to help out.
Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Gilda. Congrats again on your win. Wow, great job, Noodleheads, on getting that story. I feel like a real reporter. And great job remembering the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. Yeah. In fact, we did such a great job remembering those 5 W's that I think we should do the noodle chant to celebrate. Ready?
Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island!
Yeah. In fact, we better call Nickie so he can get this footage to BaBluski so he can report this news. We know how to get Nickie to come to us by saying the magic phrase. On the count of 3, we all say, "Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?" Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?
Hey, Noodle Heads. Hey, Captain. What can I do you for?
Hey, Nickie! Yeah! Look, Nickie, we just heard the greatest story about Gilda the goat winning the World Frisbee Championship, and we got it on tape. We need to send this tape to BaBluski so he can report the news.
Oh, that is a great, great story. With your stamp of approval, I will get him on the noodle phone right now.
Great idea, Nickie. Approval stamp. Get Mr. BaBluski on the noodle phone.
Hello, Captain. Hello, Noodleheads. What's the scoop? Did you find me a story?
Yes, we did. Hi, Mr. BaBluski. We just met Gilda the goat right after she won the Frisbee World Championships.
Great job, Noodleheads. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone loves a good sports story. Nickie, send me over the footage.
Sending it over right now, sir.
All right, here we go. In sports today on the island, Gilda the Goat has taken home the victory in the World Frisbee Championships, which started a few weeks ago and ended today after a riveting loop-de-loop was made on Spencer Spud's Frisbee, landing Gilda's Frisbee ahead of the reigning champion in the final bucket. Fans were cheering as she became the first goat ever to win this title, making her truly the greatest of all time. I'm BaBluski, and this is your Noodle News.
Wow, that was incredible. Oh, it was so cool to get to watch you report up close and in person. You're so good at reporting, Mr. BaBluski.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just what they call a stone cold professional. Now, that was a great big story, but we must hear from everyone. So be sure to listen for small stories too. Okay, Noodleheads?
Got it, Mr. Blue.
Now get back out there and bring me some news.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. BaBluski. Goodbye. Bye, Nickie. Come on, Noodleheads, let's go. Oh, All right. Well, great job, Noodleheads, reporting that story. Let's see what else we can find. Well, here we are in this big, beautiful sky. What do you see up in the air? I know we saw a banana plane already, but there's got to be more stuff. More stories. Hello, stories. Write what you see on the Noodle Board. Whoa. I got my camera ready, and I'm ready to collect more stories. This must be what being a reporter is really like. Oh, oh my goodness. I see the big red bird. Hi, red bird. So cool. What do you see, Noodleheads? Oh, one of you Noodlehead sees a raven. A raven is a beautiful blackbird. Let's see if we can catch it on our camera. There it is. Hi, Raven. Where are you going? What? You're just flying away? Just flapping your wings. Noodleheads, flap your wings like a raven. See if it'll stop for us. Raven! It just kept flying. Come on, Noodleheads, let's keep looking. Follow me. Whoa, look how far we've traveled. We're already on the outer edges of Bunny Burrow, a hopping metropolis. What do you see, Noodleheads? There's so much to see in this bustling city. Oh, we got one. A wind dragon flying to the North Pole? Oh, wow. Wow, now that's a story. Wind dragons don't come around here very often. Where do you see it? There it is. Hi, wind dragon. Why are you flying to the North Pole? That's one of the W's. Wind dragon. Wind dragon starts with a W too. Yeah. Oh, wind dragon. You can't talk? You got to keep going? Yeah. I suppose the North Pole is pretty far away. All right. Safe travels. They couldn't talk, but we better get going. Come on, Noodleheads. There's more stories. I just know it. Oh, wow. Look, Noodleheads. Now we're in the Fairykins forest. Ooh, such magic stuff happens in the Fairykins forest. What do you see, Noodleheads? Write it in the Noodle Board so I can see it too, and then we'll catch it on our cameras. Ooh. Demi sees a flying unicorn. Where are you, flying? Oh, flying unicorn. There it is, right there. Oh. Hi, flying unicorn. Hi. You're so magical. What are you up to today? Oh, you're going to go take a nap? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's really good to take naps. Yeah, but it's not, I guess that's not that good of a story, though. Come on, Noodleheads. I know we'll find a story just this way. Follow me. I think I hear a noise. Oh, whoa. Do you see this, Noodleheads? These train tracks aren't usually here. I wonder what's going on. Oh, wait. Do you hear that, though, Noodleheads? Listen. That's a bee sound. And bees are small. Remember, BaBluski said to be sure to hear stories from everyone, even the small ones.
Noodleheads? Captain, is that you?
Beatrice! Whoa! It's so good to see you! What are you doing by the train tracks and not by the flowers where you usually are?
Oh, Noodleheads. This is such a good story.
Wait. Did you say story? Noodleheads, did you hear that? Beatrice has a story to tell. Beatrice, do you mind if we record your story for the Noodle News?
Of course I don't mind. Let's do it.
Yeah, great. Okay, Noodleheads, get your cameras ready. Turn them on. And let's make sure to get those 5 W's. Hello, can you please state your name?
Oh, my name is Beatrice the Bee, leader of the eager beezers who look after this flower field right here.
Oh, and what is going on here?
Oh, well, you see, Count Snollygoster decided to lay his train tracks right through our flower field without asking us first. Can you believe that?
No. And when did this happen?
Oh, he was so sneaky about it, you know. He did it in the middle of the night when we were all snoozing. But luckily, we woke up before he could finish.
And where was this?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked because, it was right here in this very field. But he can't lay tracks here, so the eager beezers and I are removing them.
And the most important question of all, why?
Well, because you can't put something on someone else's land without asking first. And since he didn't ask nicely, he doesn't get to have tracks here. That's the Noodle Pie Island law.
Wow! And cut! That was incredible, Beatrice. Thank you so much for telling us that story. And hey, listen, while we're here, can we help you remove these tracks?
Oh, that would be wonderful, because it's kind of a lot for us bees. Yeah, that would be really helpful.
Yeah. Okay. You go over there, Beatrice, and we'll get these tracks right here. Ready, Noodle Heads? Let's remove these tracks. Ready? Yeah. Oh, they're so heavy. Oh, one more. Oh, and we did it! Yeah! Great job, Noodle Heads. That was so awesome.
Oh, wow. You guys did such a great job. Thanks, Noodle Heads. Thanks, Captain. Bye-bye.
Bye, Beatrice. Wow. Great job getting that story, Noodle Heads. And great job helping out the eager beezers. We did just what Mr. BaBluski asked and listened to someone small. And we remembered the who, what, when, where, and why. I think we should do a chant to celebrate. Ready?
Noodle pie! I live noodle pie! I live noodle pie! I live noodle pie!
Awesome. Now we just need to get this footage to Nickie so he can give it to Jay BaBluski so he can report the news. On the count of 3, let's say the magic phrase all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?
Hey, Noodle Heads. Hey, Captain. What can I do you for?
Nickie, we got the greatest story. We captured Beatrice from the Eager Beezers telling her story about removing train tracks. We need to get it to Jay BaBluski right now.
Oh, that sounds like a very interesting story. With your stamp of approval, of course, I will call him right away.
Great idea, Nickie. Thank you. Approval stamp. Get Mr. BaBluski on that noodle phone.
Well, open the dory and tell me a story if it isn't the captain and the Noodle Heads.
Hi, Mr. BaBluski. We do have another story. We took your advice and we listened to someone small and heard from Beatrice and the Eager Beezer's story about taking train tracks from the flower fields that weren't supposed to be there.
Great job, Noodle Heads. Now that is a story. If I had a nickel every time Count Snollygoster put tracks where he wasn't supposed to, I'd be a gajillionaire. Nickie, roll it.
Rolling now, sir.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. The Eager Beezers spent the day removing train tracks that were placed without permission from the flower fields. Beatrice, the spokesbee for the Eager Beezers, said when asked, because you can't put something on someone else's land without asking first. And since Count Snollygoster didn't ask nicely, he doesn't get to have tracks here. It's the law. Sources say he will likely have to pay a hefty fine to make up for his choo-choo boo-boo. I'm Jay BaBluski, and this is your Noodle News.
Wow, that was awesome. I just love watching you work, Mr. BaBluski.
Thank you, Captain. I'm a Blue Jay, and it's what we do. Now, get back out there and bring me some more news. There's only so many commercials I can cut to.
You're right. Will do, Mr. BaBluski. Goodbye. Bye, Nickie. Come on, Noodle Heads. Let's go. Oh, look, Noodle Heads. We're back at the rolling rondo fields. Remember how we rolled last time we were here? We did such a great job telling that small story. Now let's look for another story. What do you see, Noodle Heads? Write it in the Noodle Board so I can see it too. Remember when we rolled? Whoa! Oh, what do you see? There's so much to see. Big and small. Oh, one of you Noodle Heads sees a tortoise playing Minecraft. Oh, wow. Yeah, Minecraft is a really popular game. Of course they are. Hi, tortoise. There they are. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt your game. I love your sword. That's so cool. Can we record you playing? Not right now. You got to concentrate. Yeah, I understand. All right, Noodle Heads, let's keep going. Come on, follow me. Ooh, here we are. We are close to Dr. Oogly's laboratory. Oh, there's a lot to see here. So many wild and exotic plants. What do you see, Noodle Heads? Write it in the Noodle Board so I can see it too. Maybe it's another story. Oh, Noodle Jude sees a snake. I wonder where it is. Oh, it's important not to be too afraid of snakes. Oh, there it is. Hi, snake. What are you up to? You're just slithering around? That's a cool move. Can we do it too? Noodle Head, slither like a snake. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, do you want to teach us how to slither like you for the Noodle News? Oh, it's a family secret? Okay, well, that makes sense. Bye, snake. Come on, Noodle Heads. Let's go figure out more stories. Oh, wow. Look, Noodle Heads. We're already all the way back to the Treble Cliffs. This is where Auntie Acoustics lives, right in this area. Oh, no. Woo. Can you hear that echo? What do you see, Noodle Heads? Maybe there's a story here. Right now, there's just kind of the rocks and the old sun moon. And some water. Auntie Acoustics is probably sleeping. Oh, Evan sees Count Snollygoster. Oh, Snollygoster.
Oh, what do you want, Laroo?
Where are you, Count Snollygoster? Show yourself.
I'm way over here and I can't get to you.
Well, hi. It's me and the Noodle Heads. Do you have anything that you want to report for the news?
No, thank you. I don't have my hair combed right today.
Well, looks like he doesn't have anything to share on the news either. So come on, Noodle Heads, let's get going. There's got to be a story this way. Let's go. Oh, cool. Whoa, look at these cool rocks. Yeah. Whoa, wait a second. Noodle Heads, did you hear that? That sounds like rock and roll. We must be getting close to Soundosaurus Studios. Wait a second. That means that this is Rock and Rock, the rock that rocks and occasionally rolls.
Hush, 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 please.
Whoa, Noodle Heads, look. A hush guardian is sleeping right over there. But what's he doing here? Hush guardians are only supposed to keep guard over places that need to be quiet, like libraries or nap time. But this is rock and rock. And my watch says it's still rock o'clock. Let's wake him up to ask, okay? Ready? You, hush guardian, wake up!
Oh, Noodle Heads, you scared me, and my name is Maynard.
Oh, well, sorry. We didn't mean to scare you, Maynard. But why are you here? This is rock and rock, and it's still rock o'clock. It's time to be loud, man. That's the opposite of quiet.
Oh, well, if you must know, I left the Hush Guardians. I don't want to be quiet anymore. I want to sing. That's my story.
Wait a second. Did you just say story? Noodle Heads, did you hear that? Maynard has a story to tell. Maynard, do you mind if we record your story for the news?
Oh, I don't mind at all. Go right ahead.
Awesome, thank you. Great. Okay, Noodle Heads, get your cameras ready and let's make sure we get those 5 W's, okay? Here we go. And action. Hello, can you please say your name?
My name is Maynard Hush, formerly of the Hush Guardians, but now I'm hoping to become a rock legend.
Wow. And what is going on here?
Well, I'm just sick of being quiet all the time. My cousins love it, but I have so much to say, so much to sing.
Oh, wow. That sounded awesome. And so, when did all this happen?
I just woke up this morning and I knew I couldn't live another second being quiet.
Oh, and where was this?
Well, I woke up in my bed at Hush Guardian Garage, but I don't live there anymore. Now I'm going to live here at Rock and Rock. I just put down a deposit this afternoon.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. And of course, Maynard, here is the most important question. Why?
Oh, thank you for asking. You see, ever since I was a little orange fuzzball, I knew I liked it louder than most. But just because I was born a Hush Guardian doesn't mean I have to stay one. From now on, you could just call me Maynard.
And cut. Awesome. That was such a great story, Maynard. Thank you so much for telling it to us.
Oh, thank you, Captain, and thanks to the Noodle Heads for listening to my story.
Anytime, Maynard. Bye. We can't wait to listen to your first album. Bye. Whoa, Noodle Heads. I think we are doing such an awesome job collecting these stories. Let's call Nickie right away. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yo, Nickie, what's the deal?
Hey there, Noodle Heads. What can I do you for?
Nickie, the Noodle Heads and I just ran into Maynard, the Hush Guardian, who left the Hush Guardians to become a rock star. And now he's living on Rock and Rock. We need to get this story to BaBluski fast.
Oh, that's truly an amazing story. With your stamp of approval, I will get him on the phone, on the Noodle phone right away.
Great idea, Nickie. Thanks for doing that. Approval stamp to the Noodle phone.
Captain, Noodle Heads, just in time. What's the latest?
Hi, Mr. BaBluski. We have a great story. A Hush Guardian that wants to be loud.
Wow, what a headline. Nickie, import the footage.
Importing the important, sir.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. A Hush Guardian that wants to be loud? That's right. In what some may call a radical act of self-acceptance, Maynard Hush, formerly the Hush Guardians, has decided to move to Rock and Rock and pursue his love of loud music. proving that just because you were something before doesn't mean you can't choose to be something different now. And I don't know about you folks, but that has us here at Noodle News singing from the rooftops. I'm BaBluski, and this is your Noodle News.
Wow! Wow! Great job again, Mr. BaBluski.
Thank you, Captain. Wait, I'm hearing from the producers that we have more time to fill. Noodle Heads, do you have another story?
Oh, well, no, but we can go out and get you some more.
There's no time.
Oh, shoot. Well, wait. Hey, Mr. BaBluski, do you have a story? I know the Noodle Heads and I would love to hear what you have to say.
Well, I guess I've never told my story before. Okay, you can do this, Jay. You can do this. You got this. All right. Hello, residents of Noodle Pie Island. I'm BaBluski. I sit behind this desk and I tell stories of the island, but I've never shared my own until today. You know, blue jays are known for their strong voices, but when I was a young bird, I didn't talk for many years. It wasn't that I couldn't, I was just too afraid to. And I was content to stay that way until one day, my good friend Poppy Patooey needed my help. And that's when I spoke up. And it felt so good. I just kept talking and talking and talking, and I've been talking ever since. Thank you all for listening, because listening to someone tell their story is one of the kindest things we can do for each other. I'm BaBluski, and this has been your Noodle News.
Wow, that was incredible. I never knew that about you, Mr. BaBluski. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And thanks for teaching us Noodle Heads how to be great reporters.
And thank you, Noodle Heads, for helping me find great stories to share and for listening to me tell my own. Let's do the chant. Let's celebrate.
Yeah!
Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island!
Awesome! Thanks again, Mr. BaBluski. I was so fun today. Come on, Noodle Heads, let's go. Goodbye.
And this is BaBluski saying goodbye.
All right. Yeah, we did it. What an adventure. We learned that a good story has 5 W's. A goat can win at Frisbee. Small bees can move large tracks. And some hush guardians were born to rock. We also learned it's important to speak up and when it's important to listen. And sometimes the most helpful thing you can do is share your own story. Great job, Noodle Heads. You know, I think it's time for me to report back to headquarters. And I know you Noodle Heads have stories to share back at your houses as well. Remember, all you have to do to get home is dance. Because when in doubt, dance it out. Bye, Noodle Heads. Thanks for going on another great adventure. See you next time. Goodbye.
Hey, what's that over there?
Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island!
Want to go on adventure?
Yeah.
Want to have some fun?
I do.
Well, my friends, there is an island meant for everyone.
Do tell.
It's not like other islands. This place is one of a kind. Anything is possible when we think it in our minds.
What's the name of that island again?
It's
Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island! Noodle pie! Island!
Imagine magic bird that grants a wish, a spaceship made of tuna fish, a tree that's filled with talking fruit, a gorilla in a three-piece suit, a tugboat that was built to fly, a monster who can multiply. If you can dream it, you can do it here on Noodle Pie! Noodle Pie! Island! Noodle Pie! Island! Noodle Pie! Island! Noodle Pie! Island!